We are just over 3 weeks away from the start of the Premier League campaign, but despite this, Liverpool still have a ton of work to do with the squad before it is ready to compete on all fronts. Whilst Fabinho and Henderson are set to leave imminently, we should start to hear some news with regards to incomings, and are we finished with the outgoings? Well, in today's video we have some massive Thiago news, which we want to share with you, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we get into today's video, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. It is a prospect none of us want to think about, but Jurgen Klopp has hinted that his managerial career may not end at Liverpool. The Reds' boss' current contract is set to run until 2026, having signed a 2-year extension last April. He has lifted every possible club trophy since he arrived at Anfield in 2015, and earned legendary status along the way. But his footballing intentions beyond his Liverpool career have remained something of a mystery. Speaking at a panel discussion on Thursday night, Klopp revealed it would be a great honour to manage the German national side when eventually he leaves Liverpool. The national coach job is and will be a great honour, that is completely out of the question, admitted the boss as quoted by Sky Germany. The problem that stands in the way of the whole thing is my loyalty. I can't just leave Liverpool now and say I'll take over Germany for a moment. That doesn't work and the request isn't there at all. Just 3 years separate Klopp from the end of his current deal, and until they hear differently, Liverpool fans will remain hopeful that his stay is extended beyond that. The 56-year-old insisted that his alliances still stand with his current club, but confessed that the prospect of managing Germany is an interesting one. If I'm supposed to do this at some point, then I have to be available, and I'm not that at the moment. I have a responsibility towards the club, he continued. But it's an interesting job, but I don't even know today whether I'm doing something completely different after I stop at Liverpool. I would like to leave the options open. The Germany job has often been regarded as the next logical step for Klopp before he retires from football for good, but it is not an opportunity he has previously had a great deal to say about. He has previously indicated that he does not wish to coach into his 70s, and that retirement could be a possibility after he says goodbye to Liverpool.
Just a quick one, guys. We have released our new July drop. We've got brand new designs. We have the Liverpool original t-shirts, along with the We've Conquered All of Europe t-shirts. Do browse the new collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Anyway, let's get back into today's video.
There is no such thing as a dull day where Liverpool are concerned, with Friday's news bringing the latest developments on the skipper's future and rumours of yet another midfield exit. Just 2 days after playing no part in Liverpool's pre-season opener, Jordan Henderson was again a no-show in Friday morning's training session in Germany. The captain finds himself embroiled in a controversial transfer saga, having agreed terms to join Steven Gerrard at El Ettifaq. The Reds held a session which was broadcast live on YouTube, but perhaps unsurprisingly, Henderson was nowhere to be seen, as the squad continued their 2023-24 preparations. Jurgen Klopp revealed after Wednesday's 4-2 victory over Karlsruhe that the decision to omit the 33-year-old from the pre-season opener was down to him, but there has since been little clarity on what will happen next. In more positive news, Thiago was finally back to ball work as he continues his recovery from the hip injury that ended his 2022-23 campaign prematurely. The midfielder posted pictures of him training with the ball at the Germany base on his Twitter account, giving fans hope that he may be seen back out on the pitch in the coming weeks. Whilst it is huge news that Thiago is back with the ball at his feet, there's still more new reports linking the Spaniard away this summer. The aforementioned Thiago is said to be seriously considering potential offers from Real Sociedad, Celta Vigo and Sevilla, having turned down a deaf ear to interest from Saudi Arabia, according to Sport, of which is fairly reliable. Liverpool said they would cash in on the midfielder this summer should there be an offer, although they were happy to use him a lot next season and allow him to leave for free at the expiry of his contract next summer. It certainly remains to be seen what will happen, but after Henderson and Fabinho's exit, I would say the chances are unlikely despite reports saying otherwise. Although it is huge news that he is back with the ball at his feet following his hip injury. New signing Dominic CalvertLewin is getting well acquainted with his new manager and teammates during his first pre-season at the club. The Hungarian became Liverpool's second midfielder acquisition of the summer early this month following World Cup winner Alexis McAllister's arrival in June. It appears CalvertLewin is already impressing Jurgen Klopp with his fitness levels, although the midfielder has confessed that he has not been put through his paces to this extent in his career so far. Speaking in reference to the Reds' 2023-24 preparations, CalvertLewin told the Daily Mail, "It was not easy. I came from a really good team in Leipzig and pre-season is hard everywhere, but I've never had 3 training sessions a day before in my life." No wonder the Hungarian opted to walk rather than cycle up a hill on the way back to the team hotel after training earlier this week. The 22-year-old arrived from RB Leipzig after Liverpool triggered a £60 million release clause in his contract shortly before June the 30th deadline. He wowed supporters with his impressive showing in the club's lactate test on his first day of training with the Reds, and his stamina has not gone unnoticed by the manager. Szoboszlai made his non-competitive debut for the Reds in Wednesday night's friendly against Karlsruhe, an occasion and an opportunity that the Hungary captain relished as he continues to adjust to life in Merseyside. I enjoyed it a lot. I felt really good, in good condition with good players, in an unbelievable stadium. It was a good first one. I am ready to go now. The squad have been really welcoming, really nice, he continued. I feel as if I was here already, even though I only knew Konate. Everybody has been really kind to me, nice, and helped a lot when I had questions that needed answering. Szoboszlai was also asked about his role within the side as the team continues to adjust to the 3-4-3 formation employed by Klopp towards the end of the season. The midfielder insisted that he is happy to operate in a number of different roles and that he is just keen to get on the field as much as possible. I just want to be on the pitch, but as a number 8 and number 10, if I have to slide back a little bit to take the ball as a number 6, no problem. I want to be more towards the goal, but yeah, I'm a box-to-box midfielder, I would say. Jurgen Klopp has held the ability of the younger players he has called upon during the early stages of pre-season. The summer can often provide opportunities for youth prospects to showcase their talents, and Liverpool's trip to Germany has been no exception so far. The Reds kicked off preparations for the 2023-24 season with a 4-2 win over Karlsruhe, and the manager lauded the performances of what he described as the kids after the match. We saw the kids, how good they were. James McConnell never played a 6 before, and today he played there and it was so nice to watch. To be honest, Bobby Clark the first half did really well, said Klopp. Ben Doak, oh my god, it's so much fun to watch these kids. Callum Scanlon, I've known him only 9 days, he was injured before and now he was there. Kulmas came on, Connor Bradley really good. The kids are really good and the others are really good already. We know that. Some of them might need to get through little holes here and then now, because it's really tough for them of course. Klopp is always effusive of his praise to the club's youngsters, building them up and making them feel part of the senior squad. But there is a real feeling that in Doak and Bradley in particular, Liverpool have some quality coming through. Doak already has 5 first-team appearances to his name and was given predictably warm praise from Klopp after his latest showing against the German side. Bradley and Clark were both trusted from the start by their boss, with the former having recently returned from a successful loan spell at Bolton, and the latter registering 22 Premier League 2 appearances for the Reds last season. McConnell netted 5 times in 13 under-18 Premier League appearances last season, with Scanlon notching 2 assists from his 7 outings from left-back. The 17-year-old forward, Kulmas, scored an impressive 12 times in 13 appearances in the same competition in 2022-23, and has already shown signs of a bright future ahead. The youngsters will be hoping to get another opportunity to shine on Monday night when Liverpool come up against Greuther Fürth in the second and final friendly of the Germany tour. Liverpool fans, what do you make of Thiago returning back to action, and would you sell him this summer? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video guys. Make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, take care, bye bye.